take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up. Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Happy Thursday. I'm back here with Genshin first. We're going to do some dailies and we're going to talk about VARKA and think about VARKA and dream about VARKA. Oh my God. I swear these trailers that have been coming out right before I go to bed at night are getting me so hype, and then I can't even fall asleep. But in case you didn't know, last night we got the VARKA teaser trailer, and it was so good. Can I even tell you how good it was? Look how excited Columbina is. That's how good it was. Oh my gosh. It was more than I was expecting it to be. It was amazing. Just seeing Capitano after so long and hearing his voice and him talking with VARKA was just, it was so great. It was so great. I'm still just like giddy with excitement after that. Oh man. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out because it was great. First of all, just seeing VARKA with Aino was so cute. And he's such a dad, you know, he's such a kind, gentle man for being, you know, this rough and tough warrior. He's so sweet with her, and he just has this really big, lovable lunk side, you know, that's just precious. So that was really cute. And then just seeing how melancholy he was, remembering his cold, snowy winter nights spent with Capitano. Oh man, the flashback was so good. Just how their tents were like huddled in the snow and the cold, and they were exchanging, you know, war stories and giving each other advice, and it was great. It was really great. You know, it kind of annoys me how everyone in the comments is like, oh, why don't you make him strong? Or why is he so weak? Blah, blah. It's like, when did Genshin become this just like meta-focused game? Like, who cares? You know, not everybody has to do like Mavuika levels of damage. There's no reason. Like, I mean, sure, it's nice to have some strong characters, especially when you're doing like Stygian and Onslaught, obviously. But does every character have to be better than the last? Because at some point, if every character is better than the last, then pretty soon you're just gonna have a whole bunch of characters that you're never gonna use that are completely worthless, and you're always just gonna be thinking about, you know, the next best, greatest character, which I just don't think matters in a single player game where there's no PvP. It's like, who cares? Just play whoever you want, you know? If you like the character and you think they're fun to play and you enjoy their combat style, you enjoy their personality, their, you know, their lore, their story, like, isn't that all that should matter in a game like this where everything is so easy? I mean, unless you're in Onslaught, like dire level, everything else in this game is trivial. So I don't understand this obsession with everyone has to be a broken unit. Like, I don't know. It's just frustrating to me because I'm so excited for the character and I can't wait to pull for him and build him and get him out there in the open world or get him into the abyss or whatever and just test him out and have fun. And then you've got all these people chirping in your ear like, oh, he's garbage. He's, you know, he needs a buff, worthless, easiest skip of my life, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, dude, the thing is, a lot of those people would have hated him anyway, even if he was strong, because people just hate male characters. And second of all, it's just like, they'll always find something to complain about, because if the character is super strong, then it's like, oh, this character is ruining the game because they're so strong. And I don't know, it's just a no-win situation. Like, nobody's ever happy with anything. It's like they don't want anybody to be too strong. They don't want anybody to be too weak. They just want everybody to be perfect, which is impossible, because perfect for who, you know? Perfect for you, perfect for me, perfect for a new player, perfect for an old player. It's like, I don't know. Man, why can't we just have some variety, you know? I think he looks fun to play. I think he's going to be perfectly fine for most content. Even the characters that are super, super strong, a lot of them are only good in like certain niche situations. Like, for example, Skirk is very strong, but only in situations where, you know, Cryo is a desirable, you know, choice, depending on what kind of boss you're going up against, what kind of resistances they have or whatever. I don't know. The whole thing is just a headache. It's so frustrating to me how people just have to be so negative. I mean, sure, I would love it if VARKA was the strongest character in the game. Cool, that would be great. But not every character can be the strongest character, because guess what? As soon as VARKA is the strongest character in the game, then that means Mavwika is not the strongest character in the game, and then everybody who likes Mavwika is going to be mad. Like, it's just so dumb. Oh, it's so dumb and frustrating. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. I don't know. It's exhausting. So I'm sure probably some people are not even gonna think about pulling, because all they do is listen to, you know, different content creators or people on social media that are saying, you know, this character's dog shit. So, because people are sheep and they'll just follow what anybody else says. They don't think for themselves. I remember people hated Chaska when she was released. They're like, oh, she's so ugly and she's terrible. You know what? I love Chaska, and now people think she's meta. And back then people hated her. You know, it's like when Nahida came out, people hated her. She turned out to be great. She's still great. I mean, people are still using Nahida to this day in like Nefer teams. Like, I don't know, man. Can't make anybody happy. So, yeah. I'm excited for VARKA. I'm pulling for VARKA. I think he's going to be great. I'm going to have a lot of fun. And the people that are not, well, fine. you know? It is what it is. I just really believe that a lot of people just hate him because they just don't like him, his character. I don't think all of it is just purely based on strength alone. I think some people just didn't want to like him to begin with. You know what I mean? So anyway, we'll definitely be building and testing VARKA next week. We'll be taking him into tough combat situations. We're going to be, you know, seeing just how bad he is, which I know he's not bad. And then the thing is, people, here's the other thing that's so dumb. People will be like, oh, you know, these characters are all so broken. It trivializes the game and makes it too easy. It's no fun. So then, like, here's a character who's not the strongest in the game, and they're like, oh, this character's too weak. Skip. Biggest skip. Blah, blah. You can't win. You literally cannot win. So I will be enjoying VARKA, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And the people who want to be mad can just stay mad, I guess. I don't know. It's just the frustrating part of the gacha community sometimes is that, unfortunately, negativity and complaints always get the most traction and airtime in people's minds. So don't be one of those people. Judge for yourself. I mean, if you don't like VARKA, that's fine. You don't like his playstyle, that's fine. You don't like his character, whatever. Like, I'm not saying everybody has to like him, but I'm just saying form your own opinions and take more things into consideration than just damage per second. Like, I just don't think every character needs to be better than everyone else. I mean, it's not even possible. It's not even possible. So, I don't know, my camera, I'm sorry that my VTube model is looking weird. I think my problem right now is, see how my eye is like not reacting? I think it's because we're gonna be having storms here today and it's really dark and cloudy. Maybe, let me see if I can turn some lights.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
No, that didn't help. It's still doing it. Well, I don't know if that'll be a little bit better or not. I turned some lights on. I don't know why it's being silly. Seems to be better now. Okay, sorry about that. We don't want the kitty's eyes to be closed. Anyway, let's see what's going on here in the world of Genshin Impact. What is the latest? I don't think there's really... Oh, we do still have the leyline overflow going on, so that's good. I am in need of Mora, so I will be spending my resin on Mora today. We're not going to be on Genshin for too long because I want to finish up the HSR 4.0 quest today. We have about 2 hours of the story left. We've been working on it a little bit every day, so we're almost done. Another comment I saw, I'm sorry I keep harping on this, it's just bothering me. Another comment I saw was like, why is VARKA getting so many trailers and hype? You're hyping him up like he's supposed to be a good character or something. It's just like, bro, there's more to life than damage. Like, I know it's disappointing. I'm disappointed. I mean, obviously, I would like for VARKA to be super strong. That would be great. But saying, like, that he doesn't even deserve, like, his promo stuff and his shorts and teasers and stuff because he's not strong. So dumb. It kind of reminds me of like how people act in the Epic 7 community, because I've played that game for many years. And that game has PvP in it. And so anytime a new unit comes out, obviously the topic of conversation for everyone, and the only thing people really care about is this going to be a competitive unit for PvP? That's definitely, you know, one of the big draws of the game is the PvP content. A lot of people love Epic 7 for that reason. And that's great. And it makes sense. It's logical. I mean, if you're playing a game like that, then you obviously want it to, you want anyone new who comes out, you want them to have some kind of viability, you know, in that type of content. Or if not in PvP content, you know, maybe somebody who's just really good in PvE content, because they have obviously a lot of that in Epic 7 as well. That's fairly relevant to the game just as much as the PvP. And I think there is some crossover. Obviously, there are people who play both games. But I feel like by now, after Genshin has been out for over 5 years, it would already have its place in the grand scheme of things of gaming, right? And I just don't believe that people who are looking for that type of content, the super competitive PvP type of content, are sweating, you know, what characters are coming out in Genshin. I mean, they shouldn't be anyway. Oh man. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
For adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Once they hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling their wool. This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling their wool. This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call that I had to take. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about, but yeah. We will continue here. Let's see. Probably I was headed to Teapot, I'm guessing.
This realm is...
Olympinus still friendship 9.
If you ever...
Okay. So, I want to look and see how my materials are for Varka. I know obviously he's getting a new boss, we know. So, we can't pre-farm that. However, we can look at some of his other materials for his build and also for his weapon. So let's see here. He needs drive shaft. Drive shaft is... No, I skipped it. Here it is. So for drive shaft, he needs that for Ascension. Let's see. Max Talents would be 93 of these. Oh, I can make 223. So I think I have plenty. I'm not gonna triple crown him, obviously. And then for his books, he needs Freedom, which I probably have none. Yeah. Oh, these are today. Let's see. Do I have any fragile resin or anything? No. Well, it looks like we're gonna be doing it the hard way. Look away, free-to-plays. All right. We need a lot of books. He has none. Okay, they want pyro in here. I haven't been in here in a while. I don't even remember what's in this domain. Maybe cryo slimes, maybe? Oh, I think it is cryo slimes.
I'm going in! Rev the engine! Rev from the skies! Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork!
So we are going to need basically all the books. All the books we can get. Well, apparently I have butterfingers today.
Try and stop me.
That was weird. She got like stuck on the slime. Oh wait, I don't need Solali.
Pyroclastic surge.
Still trying to get over this cold that I had last week. It's like the never-ending cold. But I'm feeling better. I've just been coughing a little bit, but I apologize if my voice sounds raspy still.
Get to work. Off we go. Full throttle. Wrath from the sky.
He dodged it. Tricky little slime. Bennett, thank you. So Varka will be getting a story quest. I'm very curious to know if they are going to lock it like they did Durin's with the daily progression. Story quests have been really interesting lately because some of them have just been integrated into the Archon quest, like what we saw with Nefer. Then some obviously are being done separately, like what we saw with Durin. It seems that this one is going to be separate. Excuse me. But I don't know if it will be like Durin's, where we're only going to be able to do maybe certain parts per day, or if it's going to be available all at once. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Coughing. I didn't really mind the quest being blocked because as somebody who plays every day, it kind of gave me something to look forward to every day, as opposed to just finishing the whole quest in one day and then having nothing to do. But for people who can't play every day or have very limited time, I know it's hard to have it like that. You know, your time is limited. You really just want to get on there and do the whole quest and get it over with. So I know it hasn't been a very popular concept, but I don't know. I don't know if Hoyoverse is making this like a regular thing or if it was just for Durin. I don't know. I guess we'll be prepared one way or the other. He dodges that every time. It's so funny.
Everybody stand up. Bring it. Rise with the sun.
And Varka's also getting a Hexerai quest, they said. Those are usually fairly short, though. And then we're going to have an event quest.
Full throttle.
We're getting a new weapon skin as a reward for that, which is cool.
Incinerate! Light up the blazing sun!
It was good to see Mavuika in the trailer last night as well. Her and Varka having their drinking contest. Varka said that her alcohol tolerance was God tier. Of course, as the Archon.
Get to work!
Hopefully we'll see, once Varka gets back to Mondstadt, we'll see him drinking at the Angel's Share with the crew. I'm sure they've all missed him.
Breath from the skies!
Kaya and Rosaria and Eula, everybody else who loves their drinks.
Burn it down! Rev the engines!
Let's see, so 37, 43. This is slow going. I probably am going to have to max resin refresh for the next 5 days. Just because I wanna be able to play with Varka on stream like as fast as I can. They do sell, I think, some books in the shop. I haven't bought those in a long time,
Pyroclastic surge!
but I know they do. If we get super desperate. Okay, last one. We can do one more single. Cuddle up, boys.
Everybody stand back! Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun! Let's light it up! Teamwork is strict! Rise with the sun!
All right, last one. I'll have to make sure I remember to come back. Let's see, Monday, Thursday, Sunday. So we only have 2 more days, Sunday and Monday, to get books for Varka. Oh boy, that is gonna be tough, even with max resin, but it's all right. We'll do our best. All right, let's see what else he needs. Okay, so drive shaft, freedom. He needs the chess set boss, weekly boss. Oh, I have 16 of these. That's good. I only have 3 of these. Somebody must have used these recently. Okay, and then for his weapon, what do we have for his weapon? His weapon is the teeth. Do we have any? All right, we have a couple. We don't have much. And that's tomorrow and Sunday. So we also have 2 more days for his weapon materials. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. So, Friday we will do the teeth. And Monday was the books. Okay. Then he also needs the wild hunt materials. Let's see how I'm doing on those. Oh yeah, I have a lot. He needs 23, 27, 41. I'm good on those. Oh, and he needs the old Fatui insignias. Wait, where are they? Did I pass them? I'm blind. Wait. Hello? Old Fatui? Where are they? Oh, here they are. So obviously we have a lot of these because we farmed these for years. So we're good on that. As far as Animo, let's see. We have none. So we are going to need some dust. Let's see how the dust collection is looking. Bad. Well, I can get 2. Doesn't tell me how many I have. Let's see. Where is dust? Where do I see my dust collection? Oh, it's right here. I only have 22. Okay, so we're a little low on dust. We'll have to get more when I do my VARKA polls, because we're gonna need that to make the Animo gems. I can't believe, how many did I have? I barely had any. Wait, where are they? Here we go. Yeah, I barely have any. Oh boy. Have we gotten a lot of Animo characters lately? Who did we get lately for Animo? We got Yehoda. No, why don't I? That's strange. Was there someone else that I'm forgetting? Well, anyway, we're very low on Animo. I guess it's because maybe a lot of bosses don't drop Animo. Is there a way to look that up? I mean, obviously the Animo cube is a source. I wonder who else drops these. Weenut, maybe? Yeah, Weenut. And does this guy drop them? Oh yeah, he does too, Swanee. But I haven't fought those enemies in a long time. Yeah, all the bosses we've been getting lately, none of them have, look at this, none of these have had Animo. When's the last time we had an Animo? The Swanee? Oh my gosh, Chenyu Vale, that was a long time ago. No wonder I don't have any. Oh my gosh. Can I buy any from Marjorie? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I can't. No. Back in the old days. Well, okay, so we're gonna need a lot of dust, probably for those as well. So we actually have quite a bit to do. This is where I'm gonna pop VARKA into this friendship farming team. Yeah, so we are kind of down bad here on VARKA materials. I mean, we need the teeth, we need the books. We need the gems.
It's been getting quite busy
We're
recently.
gonna really have to push it the next 5 days. All right, let's see. What else is going on? What else do we need to do? We did the event. I think everything else is done. Yeah. When is theater? 9 days. Oh, I have items forged. I better go grab that ore. Well, I guess the only thing I'm lucky with is the drive shafts and the wild hunt materials. At least I don't have to farm those. And the Fatui insignias. I don't have to farm those. Or the wolf hooks. I don't have to farm those. Oh, wait. Obtain all. Sorry. We'll make a little bit more ore. We are back up to 5 million Mora from being down to 1,000 Mora after we built Zabai and Ilua. So I guess that is one good thing. Let's see. Anything else going on? We got our glider yesterday. If you weren't here, I'll show it to you. Let me get up here from a higher place. So we got the glider yesterday. It's very beautiful. It looks really good on Skirk as well. Look at this. Isn't this incredible? It like matches her perfectly. Like this is the same. It looks so good. And of course looks good on Columbina. Who else? Let me see. Lynn's right now is on Dragon Spine. How would he look on them? I don't really like the gold mixed with the silver. See, I like the silver with the silver, so I'll probably leave Lynn's on Dragon Spine. Is anybody else? Well, Durin's got kind of some purple on him, but I've got him on Dragon Spine. Oh no, he doesn't have gold either. So I'll probably leave him on Dragon Spine. Plus Dragon Spine just makes sense, to be honest. Maybe Sitlali? She's on these dark purple Inazuma wings. Oh, that looks so pretty! That looks great! Okay, I love that. So Skirk and Sitlali, highly recommend the new wings for them. Who else? Anya, she's more blue. What about Ayaka? It's close. I mean, the gold with the gold is good. And this blue matches this blue pretty well. I don't know. The dragon spine wings, though, the blues are a little closer of a match, I think. Actually, it does kind of match right here and here. Maybe we'll leave these on Ayaka, sure. All right, who else? Let's look at Anefa. Anefa's also on Dragon Spine. Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay, we'll put him on Anefa, because she's got the gold accents, and she's got a little bit of purple on her as well. So yeah, I like that. Who else has a little purple? Actually, I really like this because Cloran's outfit really picks up the dark trim here. I like that. That looks good. Anybody else have bluish purpley? motifs. What about Layla? Oh, yeah. That looks good. And the moon is very fitting for her. Yeah, so I think we'll put those on Layla as well. All right, anybody else? What does Auroron have on? Oh, yeah, those really match his scarf. Let's see, Aino? Aino's on Mondstadt wings right now. Yeah. That gold is exactly the same color. So we'll put those on Aino. That looks good. Okay. What about Mizuki? No, I think I like her on those. Jean? That's pretty close. I kind of like these just because they have a little bit more of a delicate design. It's not really a great match. Who else? Has anybody else kind of got pastel vibes? No, I don't love that. What about Kaya? Oh, he's on Dragon Spine. Those look good. That's probably too blue. Actually, Chi-Chi might look cute in them. Oh yeah, that looks great. Chi-Chi looks great in them. It's the exact same color. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for Chi-Chi. What about Mona? She has a lot of moons. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Even though it's not the same color exactly, the moons just, and the gold really matches nicely. So I'd say Mona is a yes for sure on those. Maybe Dory? Nah, I think I like her better in the dark. Okay. Well, we found a lot of people actually that look good in the new glider, so that's nice. It's always nice to get a new glider and actually be able to use it for like multiple characters. I feel like in Fontaine, we got 2 gliders that were almost exactly the same and they really only looked good on like Nuvolette and Farina. This one seems to have a lot more universal appeal. Okay, what else? Is there anything else going on? I think we're good. Parametric has 1 more day. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so, next up for today, I want to do the finale of the Honkai Star Rail 4.0 quest. So hold tight for just a minute and I'm gonna switch over to that game and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're right where we left off yesterday. I'm definitely excited to finish this quest. Let me turn it down a little bit. HSR is always so loud. Because I've been purposely kind of avoiding social media. I don't really want to get super spoiled on what's gonna happen, even though I haven't really seen... Why are these all new? I don't know why that's like that. Okay. I haven't really been like super spoiled or anything, but I have seen like some fan art that I'm just kind of like going past really fast. Because I want to try to stay kind of as clueless as possible. Let's see. Who do we want to use here? Let's bring out a team we haven't used in a while for fun. Let's bring out Anaxa. Let me turn it down. Ugh, combat is so loud. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so I'm gonna be pretty much in the dark. Hear what's gonna happen. So I'm kind of excited. I hope the quest ends with a bang. I was saying yesterday that I thought the first half of the quest was pretty, I hate to say boring. I mean, it wasn't totally boring, but it was just a little bit yappy and kind of unexciting. So I'm hoping it wraps up with a bang. I definitely need some help getting more invested in Plan Arcadia in general, because right now I'm not really feeling it too strongly. I mean, we're definitely very much in the beginning, so there's a lot of setup and introduction, which is fine. But yeah, I'm excited to see hopefully more of Ashvale, and I would like to see Blade. I don't know if Blade's gonna come up here. They've been talking about him a lot. I don't know if we're gonna see him or not. Yeah. We will hopefully have some good surprises.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul. Insanity. Soaring above the land. This is permanent. I have it under control. Mountains move. Kraken, rise! Serenity is before me. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Press the attack. Your downfall is absolute.
Doubt farewell. To the soul. Soaring above the land. This is permanent. I'll endure.
A bloody fight.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Mountains move, kraken rise! Soaring above the land. This is permanent. Insanity. To the soul.
Okay. Did we get anything good? Speed and crit. Speed and attack percent. I guess I'll hold on to that. Speed with crit. Crit with speed. Usually if I see 2 substats, I'll hold on to it. Okay, I don't think we got any upgrades there. Oh, let's see. Who do we want here? Oh, we want this, the new elation. And I have none. Cute. That's very cute. Usually what I do with new light cones is I'll come in and upgrade it to 20. Where is it? Just so it makes it a little easier to find. There it is. Enhance. And less likely that I'll accidentally fodder it. Oh, I have this as a new one as well, right? Elation. Yeah, I want to plus 20 this one. And superimpose. Okay. So we definitely want to keep an eye on getting any copies of those two that we can find. Usually, kind of my rule of thumb with light cones is I'll get 5 superimpositions, and then these I'll usually just unlock and use as fodder. Except for some, like Dance Dance Dance, I keep multiple copies of that. Just, I don't know why, because it's a good one, even though I don't really need that many copies. Yeah. All right. Oh, we gotta switch the team back. Oh my god, it's so loud. Hey Ace, we need a sound check desperately. Hold on, let me get a team back in here. I feel like it's super loud. You only have one Dance Dance Dance? I wish I could give you some of mine. I have a lot.
The intertwining of fate.
Let me turn my headset down. That might help. All right, let's sound check here. Let me know how it sounds. Oh, I didn't mean to go into combat. This is probably going to be extremely loud.
I'll endure.
Wait, sorry. Hold on. Let me get out of combat. I didn't realize there were enemies in the audience. It's pretty loud. Yeah, the combat is ridiculous. But I want to get a good level on the dialogue for the quest. So, hold on just a second. Alright, anyway. Now that our ears are blown out. I want to mainly just look at, or not look at, but listen to the dialogue about volume. Make sure we can hear the voices. Beep boop. Okay. Things are not going too well at the
Intel from the
school.
school.
Oh, now we can sound check. All right, let's see how this sounds.
The Furbo journalist couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot Sparksy taking down the wave mural in the school courtyard.
Oh, sorry, it's not an auto.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Sparksy is busy making preparations too. But why do all this? Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
Hopefully that's better. I can hear it pretty well on my end now.
This tavern is huge.
It's alright. I just wish there were more fun spots around here.
Wait, there are that many people under the dance floor?
I'm dying and missing all the coins. I stuck. Well, I missed like half the coins, but oh well. Oh well. This feels very Penacony, this hallway.
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Wait, who'd you bring with you? Oh, it's Mr. Trailblazer. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday. Those with the makings of masked fools are naturally drawn to one another.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himeko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Himeko's never met
Mr.
Giovanni.
Giovanni. Just call me Himeko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me show you around.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears. Want the fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again.
Are you trying to advertise to thieves or what?
With our theft rate, that tagline's probably to blame.
I'll admit it's catchy, that's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Well, your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Gio, did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know? I've been doing inventory all this time. I only just now noticed something fishy about this thing.
Well, talk about Penacony. Haven't seen one of those guys in a while.
Huh? What's this?
Whoa. one massive stellar jade.
Let's go in and take a look.
Yeah, can we break it up into some little pieces and disperse it to everyone? Can we share, please? Ancient Leviathans. Okay. The devotion of others. My precious.
Kid, wake up.
This rock.
Hi,
dangerous.
Oxy. We found a very large
I'll smash it
stellar
with one
jade.
You've
Excuse me.
got it. Smash every last one and bring them all back.
Yes. Let's smash it. We can't smash it into bits and use it for pulls. Shatter it. Oh, there we go. Stellar jade. Thanks. Oh, it actually did give us some. Thanks. 60. Better than nothing.
Stellar jade is the perfect bait for catching the nameless. How generous of you. First time I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the vault. Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece and leave a gift in place to soothe the owner. A jumbo-sized stellar jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons, wouldn't you say? And you stole my other prized pieces too? That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning. Before Sparks Pumpkins, I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of this room, right? Don't disappoint me now!
Observe the heavens with my divinations. That's the plus. An explosive start. That omen. Don't thank me.
Gio! The security here is an absolute mess!
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation. This is the worst day ever.
A correction, Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
Want to make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses. I thought of a way just now that might suppress the
Ooh,
mimetic
congrats,
contagion at
Oxy, on
Graphia
finishing
Academy.
that theater with max stars. That's awesome. Good job.
You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away.
It is definitely
with
tough
water.
to get all the stars unless you have
What
like
do you mean?
tons and tons of
Our informant at the
characters.
school reports Sparksy is removing the central mural there. The imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparksy went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A mimetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread.
Oh, wow,
why
that's
Sparksy
pretty
wanted to
impressive.
hide the mural.
So the solution lies within the school?
Exactly. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the mural, and use it to suppress Sparksy's movements.
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Blistar light orb.
We don't have time to waste.
A quick prayer to the gods before battle hardly counts as wasting time, does it? For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantos Moon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
No more jades? Dang it.
But this doesn't look like where we came in.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, darn it.
They found something else at the school?
The undercover journalist got caught.
We need to pick up the pace.
Right here's pretty good. I've made a note of it.
Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo, your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
Wasn't AHA banned from entering?
The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them. Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to AHA. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open sesame! I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open? Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even
Sorry for your loss.
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Hey! That's way too harsh. I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged you.
Okay, we're going in.
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Yes, among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility. They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter.
The primordial
It tore
one?
open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
So how do we get this divine revelation that Giovanni mentioned?
Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic. Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
I don't know. I guess. You reach into the gaping fissure, just pretend like it's a mouth of that Emporian Varix Leo you keep telling yourself?
Akivili, have mercy. In Akivili's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Since when do we pray to Machiavelli? Oh my god. Your hand seems to plunge into a soft, swirling fluid, and a bizarre monkey screech echoes in your ears, reminding you of an ominous story about wish-making. Then you sense that you've touched something. Angular and blocky, it hurts to hold, with a slight stinging sensation, like stepping on a small toy part hidden in the carpet. Stepping on a Lego.
Is this?
A banana?
What's this?
You know you sure have seen this thing before, right in Penacony. The extraordinary experience of fighting alongside the dazzling ninja, aka Rappa, against the Osuru evil ninja flashed through your mind. The answer, like a banana hanging in the sky, compelled you to reveal its origin. That banana, I've seen it before. It's a mimetic virus banana.
Laughter above, they really answered. But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
To fight a virus with a virus?
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparksy virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparksy. we'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus, well, that changes things.
Okay.
And this banana serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist.
I see.
The elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? All right, let's move.
Oh. Ashvale?
Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals
I love the
believed they
narrator.
had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny, completely unaware that what they held in their hands could shatter the sanity of the entire world.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Wren, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I got to do
We're gonna
something
fight?
right. Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to
Oh?
get these little toys first.
Sampo?
Are these folks really the names? In all my years, I've never seen the names dealing with mimetic viruses.
The real deal. Just some nameless asshole.
Mr. Wren, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news.
Okay.
I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Okay. Sampo.
Oh, over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you?
I don't know. Maybe I do.
Yo, bro! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
Didn't you leave already?
My eyelid's been twitching all day. Knew something was bound to go wrong. You know, old Sampo's got a soft spot for his regulars, so I couldn't help but come check on you folks. And what do you know? I was right.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the tavern can get us back to the city the quickest?
You don't even need to ask. When it comes to knowing all the secret passages and shortcuts in this tavern, you won't find anyone who can match old Sampo.
Then lead the way.
Meanwhile, somewhere in Duo-Mention City. Oh? Sunday?
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts in time. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Sunday's getting mad.
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himeko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself. General of the Yuchue, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
Oh?
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Yuchue's General, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kala Chakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in plain Arcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask.
Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantasmoon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra sky plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed, just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation. Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this round.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in Plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they? Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Plain Arcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others, and a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another. This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fanghu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Plain Arcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Fanghu was back then?
You got that right. 30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fanghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fanghu. With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soarer's plan to operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike down the demon star. Whoever operated the Cloud Peer telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, you're Junior Sora.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fonghu, going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloud Peer telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalite reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. And in that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star. All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall.
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often the only hope. We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres, as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in plain Arcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fonghu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future. Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Aha once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Aha laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himeko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Goofy.
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Snowy!
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparksy, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans, SparksyCon, is also about to begin.
How curious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparksy have in store for us?
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Phantom Moon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Senior, you can't joke about that! Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on to news about other supplicants.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared!
Although none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has quietly donned the masks of elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in plain Arcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantom Moon Games? I hear they've even invited them to SparksyCon as special guests!
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants, or a head-to-head showcase between 2 famed contenders?
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the feed now.
Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparksyCon live broadcast. Dear lovely fans, please be patient. SparksyCon is about to begin. This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off.
That woman has Miss Sparksy's face. What a pathetic imitation.
What? My face is the original.
Miss Sparksy's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face.
We shall become Miss Sparksy!
We offer everything to Miss Sparksy. Sparksicle! 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 Sparksicle!
My eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparksy shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with Sparksy, or rather Sparkle faces before we can get very far.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Ow! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Come on, banana.
Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparksy hid, and use waves to give Garapia Academy a good banana over. Wash over. But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Let me in.
Welcome, dear guests. I've been waiting so long, my phone's about to die. Drop the act, my dear Mask. I shouldn't have called you an imposter. That was harsh of me. Come back to Mama's arms. It's not too late. If the Astral Express crew gets involved, they won't be pulling any punches. Of course I get it. Surrendering now would ruin the stage you so carefully set. Total buzzkill, right? So you still don't get it? The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Standing before you. The loyal friend who's been by your side all along. The masked fool who never played any tricks. She is actually the old mask I have shed.
You are the real Sparkle?
Haven't I been telling you all this time? She's just an old model.
No wonder the light orb in the tavern didn't react to Sparkle.
For real? That explanation is kinda awesome. Look at those expressions on your faces. This is the best opening act for Sparksicon ever! I shed that old mask, and with it, the weak, timid, all too human me. This new me will break free from all shackles, gather my fans' wish power, and stride onto the stage of the Phantom Moon Games! In return for the wish power offered by everyone in the Arcadia, every supplicant must show them what elation truly means. We will demonstrate the elation we desire!
By turning everyone into you.
There's no coercion involved anywhere in this. It's a simple yes or no. like scrolling to the bottom of the terms of service.
True.
Want attention, talent, quick cash, universal praise? Download the Sparksy virus. Ta-da! Click confirm, and you're set. Isn't that exactly what they crave? Elation in 3 minutes flat? Nameless, you're doomed to lose. You can't stop what people desire.
We can't stop their desire. But in this stream, we'll show this Arcadia world another possibility.
What did you just say?
We'll show everyone watching the live stream the elation of the Astral Express.
I'm not a guest, I'm a supplicant.
You got another mask?
Before Sparksicon begins, the hero of the Express will defeat the villain who tried to spread the virus. And soon, the world will watch it happen live. In their hearts, they'll long for the Trailblaze too. You were never the only option for the audience, Sparksy.
You know why I can't stand heroic stories? You lot always wave the flag of justice, then stomp all over the fun with brute force. The elation has nothing to do with justice, and you haven't won yet. Man, gray hair, don't tell me you forgot the plan. I'll stall her.
Always gotta steal the spotlight, huh?
We don't have much time left, do we? I'm trying to give us better odds of winning here. There's one thing I've always wondered. Who's the real Sparkle, and who's just a mask? Shouldn't the last one standing decide that? Then let's settle it right now. I'll make you the opening firework of Sparksicon.
Unbelievable! A girl who looks exactly like Miss Sparksy just rushed in and started throwing punches! Could she be a high-grade lookalike rival? Looks like when it comes to top-tier V-Streamer wars, the fanciest fights are fought the old-fashioned way.
Hey,
friends! Over here! Look this way!
March.
Is that March's voice?
Over here! Mr. Yang and I are in the art classroom!
While Sparkle keeps her busy, let's regroup with March first.
Love the sparks! Guard the sparks! Never fear the dark!
what kind of trash rhyming is that?
Modules enclosed by aesthetic window can swap positions in the window control mode. Interact with the starter to enter window control mode. Okay. Hold and drag the frame to swap the window position. Click the return button to exit. Okay.
Move this platform, and you should be able to get up there.
It's Himeko! Oh, you're...
March, I'm just so happy you're safe, Bana.
After he escaped the school, I figured he'd bring you back. So, while Sparksy was away, I found a classroom to hide in. The students around here have been acting weirder and weirder. Good thing my heart is pure and untouched, so her tricks don't work on me. Hold up. Were you two just talking with some weird verbal tick?
Yeah, we have a banana virus.
What? You actually used that Penaconian mimetic virus to counter Sparksy's influence? I don't care if the Express turns into a Sparksy train or a monkey train. I want no part of either.
What about Welt? Is he all right?
Mr. Yang, it's our friends. Come on out.
You look perfectly normal, though. So that Professor Welt he saw in the news.
Just a bit of acting on my part. Let's not dwell on that right now. Like March, I realized something was corrupting our cognition when I arrived at school. She even pulled from one of my past memories to strengthen the effect. It was pretty frustrating. Luckily, I've dealt with something similar before. I snapped out of cognition corruption very fast this time. So I decided to keep playing the teacher and hide some students away. So, any idea on how to dispel Sparksy's influence? You told March and Welt about the intel you obtained from the tavern and your action plan. No wonder these students took down the wave mural from the central courtyard. Sparksy has them break it into 3 parts: the waves, the wooden boat, and the moon. I don't know where they hid the waves and the moon, but I managed to retrieve the boat that was stored in the archive room for the students. Okay, we got the boat.
As expected from Teacher Yang.
We might have a lead on the other 2 painting pieces. Have you seen Furbo, Nana?
You mean a Furbo?
We sent a local reporter into the school, but his luck turned sour, Nana. Sparksy caught him red-handed. Before he was taken away...
Yeah, he took a picture.
What about me and Mr. Yang? Now that we have a lead, no way we'll just sit here doing nothing.
Go and track him down.
Let us know right away if you find any lead.
Okay.
Himeko, where's the library?
I know the way. I just hope they haven't renovated the academy in the past 15 years.
I don't know where I'm going. I don't really... Okay. Oh wait, what? I'm so confused. I don't know where I'm going. Ian. Wait, oh my god, back in here again? I'm so confused. I'm right back where I was. Uh-oh. Okay.
The Express crew is here!
Please follow my live stream tip.
Please give Miss Sparksy lots of likes!
The library's just up ahead. Finally, I can.
That was
We're
stupid.
here, Bana.
But I don't see any waves or moon.
Where could it be? Like I'd ever tell you.
Miss Sparksy herself ordered us to guard this place with our lives.
Hey, get that stream running.
Ugh, kids these days. They ignore their studies just to focus on the internet. As an alum of Graphia Academy, it's my duty, as tradition dictates, to give you all a proper extracurricular lesson. Hey, juniors, ready to roll?
My purpose is to limit it. Way to work! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Blessing in disguise. Best of luck. An explosive start.
Where could they be hiding the landscape painting?
After all, it's an image Nana'd thing. Once sealed in a scroll or something, it'll be a pain to retrieve, Bana. Oh, right. Let's check out that photo Nana the reporter left us. Maybe we can find some clues.
Where are we now?
This place looks just like any other classroom. But something's off. So this is where they stashed the wave. Did you hear something?
I think I heard someone laughing.
Something's not right. Is there something hidden here? July 22nd, 1984? Belle? Could this classroom be?
Himeko, are you okay?
Senior? You're back!
Belle?
And you are?
But how?
It really is you, Senior! You look so different. We almost didn't recognize you. Still, that dashing aura of yours simply can't be obscured. I, and so many of us, we've been here, waiting all this time.
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long. It's unforgivable that I never came back to visit you all.
You apologizing so seriously? That's not like you at all, Senior.
Yeah. After all this time, the least I can do is smile. But all of you are already dead.
Himeko? These students, who are they?
They're the shadows cast by my past regrets. Young lives buried here by a tragic accident.
What?
Oh no, Senior, he's here! That thing is coming!
Wait, what did you just say?
Everyone, hide! We mustn't let that monster find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back! No!
Okay.
We've got the wave now. Time to regroup with Welt and the others. You can't save them. They're already ghosts. It wasn't Sparksy who attacked them, but something far more cruel. And they didn't die in the present, but during a certain twilight 15 years ago. We can't. However, this definitely isn't some kind of time travel to the past. Someone created this space for unknown reasons, only to reenact before an eyewitness the bloodbath at Graphia Academy from the Phantasmoon games 15 years.
Okay.
That's right. But that has nothing to do with the enemy we're facing right now. I know you have a lot of questions now. But we'll have time to talk about all this in detail after we deal. Come on.
Okay.
It's time for us to meet up with Welt. He just messaged and said he and March found the missing Furbonana reporter, Bana, and the final landscape painting piece.
Whew. That slow dialogue of Himeko is so painful to listen to. I just want to put her on 2 times speed. Wait, what? Where the hell am I going? Finally. Damn.
Good thing we got here in time, or you would have ended up as a target practice dummy.
Beep boop. This Furbo nearly bit the dust. President, you're here! You're gonna give this Furbo some hazard pay, right? Sparksy must have given the moon to one of the emotes to look after.
She really went all out, didn't she? The whole gym's full of moons. Now what?
Be it Sparkle or Sparksy, both are equally just as headache-inducing. All right, everyone. Let's round up these emotes and take a look.
Okay, round them up, huh?
You, fess up. I tried.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
Observe the heavens with my divinations. Hence the flux, an explosive start.
Oh, that sneaky laugh. It probably done.
The gym. I've missed this. There was a time when I really envied those classmates who could sprint across the field, giving it their all.
Huh? Isn't this Himeko's alma mater too? Oh, don't tell me Himeko was the quiet type who stayed far away from the gym back in school.
Not quite. I'd already graduated by the time I started feeling this way. Due to some circumstances, I went back to my father's school to work.
good jump, we should be able to reach that emoji.
God, that like laughing baby sound is so disturbing.
All right. Time to settle the score with Sparksy.
Since Sparksy dared to target the Astral Express, treating us like stepping nanostones in the Phantasmoon games, she had better be ready to become a spoil of war herself. He and I will head to the atrium next, piece the imaginated landscape back together, and help Sparkle take down Sparksy. Welt, March, I'm counting on you to protect the students at the Academy. Dovebrook's waves should suppress the mimetic contamination they're experiencing, but they might panic and run into the combat area. This time, I truly hope no innocent people get hurt during the Phantasm.
Don't worry, Miss Himeko. Mr. Yang and I have got this. You better give that girl a taste of her own medicine for messing with us like some comedy act.
Okie dokie.
What does everyone think? Well then, let's cheer for Miss Sparksy!
Who will emerge victorious? Miss Sparksy or the Astral Express?
Sparkle and Sparksy are gone. And the students too?
If you think you've got this in the bag, you're in for a rude awakening. Sparksicon hasn't even started!
Da-da-da-da! Time for your SparksyCon Grand Finale! Because I, the Nameless of the Astral Express, will challenge you as a fellow supplicant and crush your elation.
Challenge me? I'd love to fight you.
Hurry up and put the scenery pieces together.
That annoying old model has already fallen asleep. Soon, there will only be one sparkle in the world. Or maybe everyone will be one. Those attacks during my transformation! Despicable! Too bad. The options have all arrived. I hereby declare the first battle of the Phantasmoon supplicants has commenced!
No, okay.
Starting. Can't put up this sky full of Sparksies! Which power will combat?
I'll stand in their way.
Let's play. Can you find the answer? I'll go easy this time.
That only. Don't thank me. always say that the observe the heavens with my divinations. Hence the luck, an explosive start.
Did everyone really take good care of Sparks? Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
懲りないやつ。体ボルトレースホーム Dragons soaring above the land. This is permanent. 逃げ場はない。どこに行く My purpose is to protect.
Hence the luck, an explosive start. Stars favor us.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
体ボルト My strength isn't what it was. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Clouds have scattered.
Dragons, soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Feeling spiffy?
体ボルト
Don't thank me. People always say that the will observe the heavens with my divinations. Hence the luck, an explosive start.
My purpose is to protect. Mountain bull, bracket, rise!
Divination says this will hurt. Stars favor us.
懲りないやつだ
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
体ボルトトレースホーム Here!
Support spectacle.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited. Blade works!
I'm gonna quit.
Don't thank me.
Everyone did their best.
Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Hence the luck, an explosive start.
Not everyone wants to be you. I'll show them my illusion.
Sparks isn't over yet.
Stop her! She's trying to escape into the crowd!
Oh, Sunday?
No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all. Wheel and woe, clear as day. I see where the culprit is. Thought you.
Are you okay?
Where did everyone go?
Look over here.
General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things?
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Oh, feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't worry, though. With my reinforcement, you'll be back to normal in a moment.
Thank you, General. By the way, above your head...
Can you see the sign above my head? So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay?
But I thought she already knew.
Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. Can't you give me a discount? Consider it good karma. In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny. For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so. Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret? Thanks. And of course, be careful not to let it slip. Or else, I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you?
Oh, she's got the goods on us.
Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it. Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny a secret. I guess you could say we're now partners in fate. No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and turns of fate, don't they? All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say goodbye.
And you? Are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing. All I remember is Sparksy and the Nameless got into a fight.
I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparksy right into the wall with one swing. That strength was unreal.
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was seriously awesome.
Looks like the students have all recovered from the contamination.
Did they recover?
Okie dokie. Dr. Himeko.
Sparksy probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone becomes her, but the Express hero defeats the villain spreading the virus. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fearless trailblazer of the Astral Express is more of an attention grabber.
What should we do with Sparksy?
Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. Lower your bat. The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparksy virus will fizzle out. You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant who's become the focus of all, I'm sure you've already made your decision, right?
Lock her up.
When she absorbed me, I thought it was all over. Thankfully, gray hair, you won this one. point for the Trailblaze. If I really am a mask, then naturally I should return to my wearer's face. But if I'm not, then maybe I need to reclaim the mask I've lost.
I understand.
Do I? Anyway.
So, Victor, here to claim your prize? Very well. Sparksicle has no objections to that. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you, you're not that heartless, are you? Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll live stream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor. All right. Let what belongs to the Graffia family return to the Graffia family. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together. Better to have a friend at the Phantom Moon Games than another enemy, right? What? No parting words? How do you like this ending, Sparksicle? Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask, what do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your relation has been eliminated. You're the one who should be called the old model. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream. That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool? But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain call. Shall we become one at last? Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? A friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Phantom Moon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparksicon, you know.
Sparksy. No. Sparkle? Which one is which?
Perhaps it was just a masked fool playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods. Or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in plain Arcadia has become something even the gods no longer recognize. In any case, everything here has come to an end. We should move on and unravel the next plot.
The creepy classroom?
Indeed. I want to investigate and find out who exactly created that place and why. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
Oh, I'm ready.
This place. It's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone.
What exactly happened back then?
15 years ago, during the last Phantom Moon Games, I participated as a supplicant. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience with the Eon of Elation. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a positive way. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, a supplicant harboring immense malice stepped into Graphia Academy. He slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school, then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed or wounded. That spirit moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the Herald of Death.
It was a tragedy that the world could not forget.
Who are you?
The Phantom Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest.
He sounds like the monkey.
Her name was Himeko.
Trailblazer's like, huh? What?
Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
I don't know, his voice sounds like the monkey.
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report Special Edition. We continue to bring you updates on the Phantom Moon Games.
The SparksyCon hosted by Supplicant Sparksy came to an abrupt end less than an hour after it began.
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network, the Nameless from the Astral Express went head-to-head with streamer Sparksy in a spectacular showdown. Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just special effects. Turns out he's got real moves.
We'll continue following the Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Breaking news! Around 4 p.m. today, the Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Dovebrook District. Initial reports suggest violent infighting among gang members as the cause. Even more shocking, an IPC employee was found dead at the scene. According to the investigation, the victim was identified as Lyndon Scott.
Not Scott!
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantasmoon Games, and got caught in the fallout. Apologies for interrupting your work, Mr. Ashvale.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The mess at Graphia Academy cleared itself up. But this...
Initial assessment. 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further autopsy.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean. Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever used that as their calling card. The Herald of Death is back.
Your suspicion isn't without merit. But that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Executed? Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the public? Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantasmoon Games twice. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around,
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the wind from Dovebrook could dispel the metallic tang of blood clinging to his nose. When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, a grim premonition stirred within him, but he never expected it to be the omen of a friend's death.
Mr. N, he's no longer with us. Now he's just a body, another nameless casualty buried beneath a headline. People only care about the stars twinkling above, about the epic tales of the eternal conflicts among the cosmos' great figures. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug from a petty gang?
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my offer?
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games. Assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago, the same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon Games are spiraling out of control again. Mr. Ashvale, I ask for your strength to steer the Zeonic Games back on course.
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, 33 citizens of Plain Arcadia and one IPC colleague perished under mysterious circumstances. Someone is imitating the Herald of Death's methods, attempting to interfere with the games. Only victory can bring solace to the fallen.
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
Okie dokie.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the short list?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. It's only right I choose the strongest players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon games, instead of tossing you into an IPC cell?
Throw me in prison? But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a page in a paperback. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me, how do you plan to earn my trust?
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Imaginate. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punk Lord?
Some say she's an emanator of elation, while others say she enters the dark zone created by Mythos, as if it were her own backyard. She caused Punk Lord's data meltdown and infected IPC branches in 28 segmenta, isolating them from each other. Most information about Zero is half true, half false, much like the rumors surrounding you Stellaron hunters. But one thing is certain. Zero suffered a major downfall, and is now a prisoner of the IPC.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source. Or art.
I know. I've studied it.
Huh. How could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you'd know all this. But you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her, just like that other one.
Just like Graphia. Are you willing to trade the secrets of imagenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters have long since abandoned the path they once walked.
Who knows? You're in the Arcadia of Elation. Wouldn't it be a waste not to test your luck?
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you a little trick of the trade.
A hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating while soaked in a bathtub. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you, including that cyber battle between you and that genius Schoolum. I even logged into all 76 of those banned accounts. I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective.
I even let you stroll through my collection room to explore as you pleased. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stoneheart's investment in a Stellaron hunter. Just think of this deal as something private between you and me.
Oh my goodness, Kroy, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We're just finishing the end of the HSR 4.0 quest. If you haven't done it yet, warning.
What the heck? I just
welcome. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. Really appreciate it.
I was hoping the show would get better. Streamers
Yes,
clashing with
close your
cosmic
eyes.
heroes. A flashy brawl.
We're doing the
without anyone getting
4.0 Trailblaze quest.
Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf.
I think this is like the last scene.
Are crushing the stage.
Oh, you finished it. Okay, good.
And this thing?
I think this is the end, or getting pretty close.
Sneak in? In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath.
Oh, you've got your artifact set for VARKA already?
Will become your friends.
I'm jealous. I only have like 2 or 3 decent pieces for him so far.
Bring about that
I need a better circlet and a better sands.
Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Okay, there we go. That was the end. It's over. Yes, ask me questions. Yes, of course. You know I have to see 6 VARKA. He is high on my list of favorites, so of course he's gotta be C6. I assume you are also planning to go for his weapon. He has an amazing weapon. It basically increases his damage by about 1/3. So it's big. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing my C6 pulls on stream. I'm excited for it. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna pull immediately or if I'm gonna wait, because I know every time I pull immediately, everybody's asleep. So I don't know if I should wait. Maybe I can just work on something else and wait for everybody to wake up. So you guys can all be with me. I need all the luck I can get when I'm doing that many pulls. Okay, well, I thought the quest was okay. I don't know. I was expecting something a little bit more exciting to happen at the end because I had heard on a few
Leisure comes easy.
social media,
Pity that I struggle to
like
keep my
some
sights on the
tweets and
present.
posts and stuff that there was a good ending, but the ending seemed a little, I mean, it was fine. Ace put on an alarm. Yeah, Ace, could you please get up at like 5 a.m. to watch my VARKA polls, please? It'll be worth it. Nah, I won't do that to you guys. But yeah, I'm very excited. Well, you know I have my C6 Durin already ready for VARKA, so he's getting his primo assistance.
The intertwining of fate.
Oh,
Quite
Siobhan, you
amusing.
missed it. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I just finished like a minute ago. I'm still kind of confused. I know some lore people have posted some videos on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna have to watch and kind of try to figure out what the heck is going on. Like, what's up with Himeko? Is that the real Himeko? Is it not the real Himeko? I don't know. I'll have to get some of the lore people to explain it to me. But yeah, it seems like 15 years ago she might have died, or maybe somebody who was impersonating Himeko might have died. Oh, did it? Oh, good. I'll have to watch theirs. I will have to watch that video and hope it explains it to me. But I really like Ashvale. He's so far is my favorite character for playing Arcadia. I find him very intriguing. He seems like he's a bit silly, but has probably like a lot more going on than you realize. Like, I think he kind of comes off a little bit like, oh, you know, I'm totally clueless. I don't know what's going on, but I think he probably does. Yes, when are we, end of the quest thoughts, when are we getting back to Emporius? I mean, at this point, I just don't think there's any hope that I will care as much about playing Arcadia as I do with Emporius. That's pretty much impossible at this point. This is all just a waiting period until we can get back with our family, our Chrysos heirs family. Yeah, the bar is so high. It's funny because I remember in Genshin when I finished Fontaine Archon Quest, I was like, nothing is ever gonna compete with Fontaine, you know? It just felt like the best to me. And now I really feel like Nodcry has been amazing. Like, I really didn't think anything could compete with Fontaine for me. But Nodcry has been really, really good. So maybe Plan Arcadia will get better as it goes on. I mean, obviously this is just the first patch, but I don't know. I don't see how anything can come close to Emporius at this point. I just don't see it happening. And I think like the vibes are just very different because here we're all kind of competing in this big contest, right? This big like tournament arc. And so I don't think we're gonna have that strong familial feeling like we did with Amphorius, where every character in Amphorius felt like family. You know, they all felt so close to our heart, and we just became so entwined with their lives and their stories. Whereas here, I feel like the star of this region is going to be the region itself, and not really as much a character driven. At least so far, it doesn't really seem character driven to me. More like what's going on with Plain Arcadia, what's going on with the gods, who's gonna get this, you know, this special ability to be a god for a minute or whatever. Yeah, it's just a totally different experience, which is fine. I mean, if we can't be in Amphorius yet, this at least will give us something to do while we wait. And hopefully in the meantime, they've got plenty of time to come up with just the perfect return plan. Because obviously, as much as I want Amphorius to come back, and I'm in a hurry for it to come back, I want it to be perfect, you know? I want it to be under the perfect situation where it just feels so rewarding for them to all come back to us. I don't know.
Excuse me.
You know, we've never really had that feeling before, because if you play Genshin, like, every time we leave a region, the main meat of that region's story is over. I mean, obviously we go back and revisit multiple times for different events and extra quests and stuff, but it's so different from Amphorius because it just feels like nobody in Amphorius has really had a chance to live yet, you know? Like, I'm just so excited for them to finally... Where are those envelopes that I'm picking up? I want to open them. Oh, here they are. What do you get? I assume you just get money or something. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I'm just excited for them to finally get to live their lives and not be just stuck in this horrific loop of misery, you know? I just can't wait. I want to see what they all become when they're not being controlled, you know? What kind of lives are they gonna have for themselves? Yeah, true. I mean, I know when Amphorius first started, there were some people who didn't really like it that much. They thought it was very yappy. They didn't really get into it. So it kind of had a slow warm up, I think, for the community. But I feel like by the time we got to 3.3, 3.4, it was hard to find a player who wasn't pretty invested by that point, you know? I mean, there are people who don't like Amphorius, but I feel like as a majority, you know. Yeah. Oh, Cypher, that's so funny you say that, because when I was looking ahead at the banners, I was like, oh, Cypher, yeah, like, no big deal or whatever. And then by the time we played the quest, I was just like, I will die for Cypher. I love it when that happens, though, when there's like a character that just comes out of the blue and just steals your heart. The cat? Oh, you mean the lucky cat? Yeah, I saw it. It's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Does it do something? Let's go see. Oh, is it a store? It's got a store icon. Is it gonna sell me something? Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff here. All these songs? Dang, you need 2,000 coins to get the profile picture. Yeah. There's so many memes everywhere. It's hilarious. But I guess the main point of this map is like going into all these little minigame areas and like all the Mario kind of like stuff, which I haven't really done, and the puzzles too. I haven't really gotten into any of that yet. But how many maps did we get? So we got the main city, we got the school, and then we got the Dovebrook district. So this is where Himeko is from. Yeah, I mean, I think this Himeko mystery is going to be an overarching theme probably for the whole region. It seems like there's a big mystery involved with what happened to Himeko. She was a contestant. We saw apparently who was supposed to be her father, but he was like, who are you pretending to be Himeko? And she was like, who are you pretending to be my father? I don't know. It's like, who's real? Is he real? Is she real? What's going on there? I don't know. Are we real? I know. I mean, after Emporius, I pretty much every place we go into, I'm just like, we may not be anywhere. I mean, Penacony wasn't real. Emporius wasn't real. It's like, is anything in this game real at this point? Yeah, are we real? I don't know what's happening. But that seems to be a theme that's going to follow us, which is so weird because when the game first started, you know, we go to Bellabog and it feels like a very authentic trip. Like we actually go there, you know, our spaceship is parked there. We go down on the planet, we interact, we help them. You know, it seems very visceral.
The intertwining.
And then we go to the Lafu and we're there and we're actually there, you know, and we're helping them. And then ever since we left the Lafu, we've just been nowhere. I mean, we went to Penacony, but it was just
Good fortune
fake.
itself.
We
is
went to
also
Emporius, it was
a
fake.
kind
Now
of
we're here
destiny.
in Plain Arcadia. This is all apparently pretty much fake. So, I don't know. Maybe we're all still just at the Lafu and we haven't even left. All of this is just a dream. Also, I was a little bit surprised, and it might just be me, but since when did the Trailblazers start identifying with Machiavelli? I mean, I know obviously the Trailblazer knows who Machiavelli is, but I don't remember us being so intertwined with Machiavelli as much, like, emotionally. I don't know, I feel like something has shifted. I don't know if they're trying to set something up, or if maybe it's been happening all along and I'm just dumb and I didn't realize.
I heard from the math teacher that the gym teacher is sick again.
I was surprised when Trailblazer was like, oh, you know, Machiavelli help me, Machiavelli protect me. It's like, when did you become so indoctrinated into this Machiavelli sort of spirituality? Yeah, and that was weird with Fugue too, because when Ruan Mei rescued Ting Yun, she became Fugue, right? But like, now she's Ting Yun again? she's going by Ting Yun again, which I thought was weird because I thought that was kind of over and done with. What are we doing here? I don't know. I thought she was just gonna be Fugue from now on, but now she never really addressed it, so I don't really know what's going on there. And plus, I was just surprised to see Fugue to begin with. Like, why would she be a good person to stand in as the #1 assassin of the Law Fu? Like, what? How can she be the #1 anything? She was taken over by Fentilia for like the entire time we were in the Law Fu. Like, I don't know. I feel like I missed something. Maybe I've just been so Emporious brained over. Oh, I've already been in here. Maybe I've been so Emporious brained like for so long that I don't really remember, or I'm just it's not something I've been thinking about as much. So I don't know. In case anybody wanted to know, 4 + 6 is 2. It's here to help. Yeah, the screen time felt kind of strange. Like, I don't know why anybody would be calling on her help. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Did I get all the teleporters? Wait, have I not opened this domain? Let me see what this is. Oh no, wait, I turned too soon. Wait, let me out. Oh, it's this. It's Calyx. Also, where was Blade? I thought we were supposed to see Blade, and I was so disappointed. Wasn't he in the live, like the live stream as somebody who was going to be in this patch? Or maybe not. I really wanted to see him, but yes, apparently he's not coming out yet. This is so funny. I have to see if I can find a picture.
The intertwining of fate. Quite amusing.
Let's see if I can find something. Wait, that's got weird background sound. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good quality video of something.
The intertwining of fate.
Not TikTok.
Quite
like
amusing.
YouTube. No, that's not it.
Good fortune itself is also
Wait, hold on.
a
I can't
kind
hear.
of
I gotta
destiny.
turn this volume down. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for something on YouTube that I want to show you guys.
Noジレンマが指す内容を次の段落から探します。主人公の中で同時に成り立たない。
悪気がねえな。
Wait, hold on. I think this is it.
わかんだけど。昨日は梶さんとこに曲作りに行ってて。携帯
Look at this scene.
もうなんか怒ってる。お前さ、マジでここ最近毎日梶さんと一緒だったの？そう。
Like if you just look at like how the wind is coming, like the sun is coming in and the way the desks are lined up and the color of the desk and the color of the room, everything in this scene is exactly the same as this classroom. I mean, I know it's a very common type of classroom to have in an anime, but this is like a direct exact copy. Anyway, I love Given, in case anybody wanted to know. I was hoping they would show this. Wait, let's see. Oh wait, right here maybe. Yes. Okay. Look. Look at this, and then look at this. Is it just me or is it like the same? It looks exactly the same. I'm sure it's the same in a lot of anime, but for me, I had like an emotional response to seeing this classroom. I was like, wait a minute, I've seen this classroom before. Yeah, it's very similar. There's actually another scene. Wait, let me go back.
Good fortune itself is also a kind of destiny.
Let's see if I can find it. It's too bad I can't just show you the inside of my brain. Wait, hold on.
Good fortune itself is also a kind of destiny.
Come on, somebody's got a picture of it or a video of it. Dang. I wonder if they get taken down from YouTube, if that's why I can't find any of these scenes.
Yeah,
hold on, this might have it.
Good fortune itself is also a kind of destiny.
Oh yeah, this scene. This scene from Given also, with the way the light is coming in the windows with the chairs. That's another scene that looks just like this one. Okay, I'm bothering everyone now. This is, anyway, this room is just perfect. Like, it looks exactly like so many memories I have of school settings in anime. They just captured it perfectly. Yeah, it's just 100% recreation. So even though this room was supposed to be like scary, because this is the room where they had the scene with like everyone who died, I was like, wait a minute, this reminds me of da-da-da-da-da. I'm just thinking of like all these animes. Yeah, so I have anime brain. Sorry about that. But it did look exactly like it, right? It's not just me. Yes, and horror animes as well. Doki Doki has a very similar classroom, and that girl, like in this quest we just saw, right when the girl was talking to Himeko and then it scribbled out her face like the horror thing, it looked just like Doki Doki. Doki Doki Literature Club, I mean. It looked just like that.
No one's
Anyway. Yeah, this is pretty cool. See this non-Japanese high school, right? Because they took all the Japanese influence out of the game, right? Right. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. I've seen probably, no doubt, like 100 different anime that are set in high schools. What am I doing? Kick the ATM violently. I just borrowed 1 million credits from our company with a monthly interest rate of 50%. Uh-oh, I'm going down. I'm pretty sure 50% interest rate is illegal. Nice. 1 million credit prize contract. Wonderful. Anyway, the quest was good. I enjoyed it. But it's kind of a slow warm-up here for me with playing Arcadia, so I hope things get a little bit more exciting in the next quest.
Totally did.
And hopefully we'll get to see Blade next time, because I was disappointed he didn't pop in for this one. I want to see him in his new outfit with the red. It's so cool. But anyway, let's see. So today's Thursday. Tomorrow, I will be early again. So the stream tomorrow will be pretty much around the same time as it was today, because I have to be somewhere tomorrow night. And we'll just do probably Genshin. We're still pre-farming some VARKA materials. We need to, tomorrow, in case anybody needs to know, is the day for VARKA's weapon materials. So we're gonna farm those. And we'll probably pop over to HSR tomorrow as well, do some dailies, maybe even visit Arc Nights again. We haven't streamed Arc Nights the last couple days. See if there's anything going on over there. Yeah, so tomorrow will be probably just a mixture of games. The next big thing coming will be Tuesday night, Wednesday for everyone else for VARKA. That's the next big thing on the horizon. So very much looking forward to that. Cannot wait to see Sixhim get his weapon, bring him home, and give him the love that he needs. So yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today, though. I actually have to get going. I have to run some errands and do some stuff. We're under a tornado watch right now, which is kind of scary, so hopefully I can get my errands done without being hit by a tornado. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with our weather here. It's like unseasonably warm all of a sudden, but it's supposed to be really cold again this weekend and snow. I don't know. Our weather here is crazy. So yeah, thanks. I will be careful. I'll keep my eye on the weather so I don't get stuck out of my house somewhere in a tornado. But I'll be back tomorrow. So thanks everybody who came by today for the quest. Thank you, Koroi, for the raid. I appreciate it so much. And I'll be back tomorrow, guys. So have a great Thursday night, and I will see you all again tomorrow. So bye for now. Bye.